Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to another episode of Crasburg. Today we're working on some more residential houses here, continuing where we left off with 3 nice Tudor buildings last episode. Today we're doing 3 more Tudor buildings and 1 more tower, or 1 tower I guess. We haven't done much towers yet, which is kind of works as some kind of gatehouse into the small courtyard in between the different buildings here. As you can see, the first clip was kind of short. The server had some restart issues and crashing, so I wasn't able to finish it all in 1 clip there, but I hope you don't mind. We'll check it out in first person later. Then we have this cool blue Tudor building next to it, which I love how it turned out. Adds a lot of color, and I want to make sure that Crasburg is a town of nice colors and beautiful sceneries, and just making it feel very cozy and very beautiful in a way. So that is what we did here with a nice blue color. And then we're moving on to one of the more unique buildings, I guess, which is a tower here. You can see it kind of peaks a little bit above the rest of the buildings here, and it kind of acts as some kind of gatehouse, I guess, into the small yard in between the houses here, which is where some of the professions will be done, where you will have the pooper and things like that, and kind of the private area for each of these houses here. So that is pretty cool, and I just like the color scheme in general. Yeah, it fits very nicely together with the Tudor here, even though it's not a Tudor build. And that is something I want to try to implement more and more into the town, where we have this stucco kind of texture. And then we have a brick maker, which is next to the blue Tudor house, which is, yeah, it turned out pretty cool. It's more of a diagonal house, as you can see, and it's also longer, so it's kind of flipped all the way around, where the roof kind of goes the opposite direction, and that is just to create some unique shapes, and also gives the facade of the build a bigger surface, so it allows us to add more details and stuff like that. So let me just finish this off, guys. We'll see it more closely in first person in just a bit, and check everything out in detail. So here we are in front of the buildings here. You can see the first one, which was the one that was a little bit interrupted by the server crashes and restarts and stuff like that, so it wasn't really that good of a time lapse. So I guess we'll take a nice look at that before we continue. It's a very unique color pattern here. You can see we also use some planks as this middle floor, which just makes it stand out a little bit, but it still kind of has this Tudor style to it, the same roof shape, and things like that, which just makes it fit, even though it's a little bit different. And then we have this blue one right here, which I think is pretty good. It's a little bit thinner or more narrow than the other ones. And then we have the longer one, I guess, the brick maker. You can see you have a massive furnace out here to make bricks in, and then a very cool shape overall. And then we have the tower here in the back. The interior is not done on this tower yet, because it's going to be connected up with this building which goes here. So that is probably for next episode. But yeah, I'm looking forward to do that. I am enjoying this project so much, guys, and I hope you guys are as well. Hope you are almost as stoked as I am, if that is even possible, because I'm super inspired for this. Let's start with checking out this build right here. So in here, this is a butcher. So you can see there's a lot of meat hanging here, some sausages, some ham, and then like this raw beef that is not being chopped up yet, and some stuff like that hanging around, tools. And then we also have a small barbecue area to yeah, either smoke it or stuff like that, you know, just to prepare the food in a way. And then there's a lot of shelves for different kind of meats hanging and things. Then there's also a small exit here to the main street overlooking the castle gate. Been working on some trees and some landscapes in between episodes here as well, with this nice staircase leading down to what will become another district right here. And then this beautiful pink tree here. So that is just a small exit here. And you can also go out in the back here, where we have the small yard here, which is very cozy, very moody, and it's exactly how I want it. Very messy. Gonna have more stuff happening here with the clothes drying and stuff stored and stuff. And it's kind of like this small private area. As you can see, there's a small door here to kind of prevent people from coming in here at all times, which, yeah, it just adds a little bit of uniqueness to this build here, I think. And then we have, yeah, just moving back towards the build here. The staircase is on the outside here, just to kind of separate the food, the butchery, from the normal residential house, and that is for several reasons, but most of all it's more convenient and probably good to prevent people from walking through the meat at all times. So here we have the kitchen area, pretty nicely decorated here. I think we utilize the space good. So we have a furnace and some shelves, and yeah, that is pretty much it. In here we have the main living area. We have a table to eat, we have some shelves, and then we have a small storage, like a closet for buckets and brooms and stuff. And then overlooking Crasburg here, some nice windows. Yeah, we can go upstairs. We have another part of the living room. So that is something I've implemented in most of these houses here, because these are the upper class, middle class, I guess. And if they have some more room for just living room, doing things. So we have some sitting areas here as well. And then we have the master bedroom in here with a big bed. We have some storage, clothes, and things like that. And then we have the children's bedroom, which is very simple, but it has 2 beds. Honestly, I can't remember what is in the attic here. Yeah, there's some more beds. Yeah, this is right. This is for this trainee, which is learning to become a butcher. So he's living up here. He has a small apartment with a bed and things. And then there's some storage combined with a small sitting area for this guy. So it's kind of his private apartment for the trainee here, which is kind of realistic, I guess. I think, is this out? Yeah. Most professions used to have a trainee back in the day, which learned how to do the profession properly. So that is kind of a unique idea here. Then we have a shoemaker right here. And this guy makes shoes, basically. There's no really anything in this mod that kind of symbolizes shoemaking, so you just kind of have to roll with it, use your imagination. So we have an anvil, we have some leather and some leather hanging here, and then we have some drawings and things like that. It's very simple, but it gets the job done, I guess. Back here we have a kitchen area where we have a furnace which heats up the room and also acts as some way to cook the food. And yeah, very simple kitchen overall. And then we have this simple dividing wall here just to separate the shoemakery from the kitchen here. Up here we have a small dining area just to eat with yeah, some nice decoration and things like that. And then we have 2 small rooms here for the children, which is very simple, but it gets the job done. And then we have some storage here in the back, overlooking this beautiful backyard area. We can go upstairs. We have some living quarters as well, and then we have the master bedroom, which is a little bit small, but it gets the job done. We have a nice double bed here. It's nice and cozy with some tables and storage. Yeah, pretty cool. So we can go all the way down again, and then we're going to look at the final build for today, which is probably my favorite one, as the design of the outside just makes it stand out a little bit. So it's a brick maker here, and it really fits the theme, but it's different in a way that it's kind of rotated in a different way. Up here we have some bricks, which is kind of just being made here. I use this sandstone debris to kind of act as, I guess, small bricks that are not stacked. And we have this massive oven here and some of these small player heads to symbolize bricks being made. And then a big chimney up here to yeah, to make the bricks. We have some storage as well outside here, but inside it's a big residential house. So we have a big kitchen here, a big fireplace, and then we have this small storage, like a pantry kind of thing in the back here. A nice eating area as well, and then we have some storage for the brick making, where we have tools, we have clay, we have all the things you need, which also leads to the back here, like that. Where we do have a small farming area for creating some food. We have some firewood, we have a well, and this well is shared by all the houses here. And then we have a small toilet here in the back to make sure that we have the toilet area outside the houses for bacterial reasons, I guess, to keep people healthy. And then we can go upstairs. We have a small room here, gets the job done. And then we have another one right here, which is just a mirror one of the first one. But I guess you have that as well for the children. Then we have this small living quarters where we have a sitting area. We have a fireplace, another one to heat up this area. It's very important to heat up the rooms. And then we have the master bedroom, which is fairly sized with a big double bed here. We have some storage in the front here. I think that looks pretty cool because it kind of divides the room up and acts as some kind of storage unit, and also as this place to you can like sit in the bed and have things on here. Yeah, so that is generally looking pretty nice, I think. We can go up to the attic as well, where we have like a small children's playroom, I guess. That is how I imagine it, where they're sitting on these cushions here and playing some games. And then we have storage in here, which is pretty dark because you don't really need to light up the storage. So that is pretty much it, guys, for today's episode. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed. We're gonna go outside again and take another look at it, and one final look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. And I will see all of you guys later. It's been Viggo, man, and I'm out.